hello, 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 Libra. I'm here with a full moon reading for you, and which means from the 16th to the 31st of August, for the second half of August, this reading is. And this full moon, well, just before I start, let me tell you, you can, if you would like, join my channel and with a subscription, $4.99 subscription, and there we have in a community space dedicated just to my private members. I usually put out readings on a daily basis. Think about that. Now, we have the full moon. It was in Aquarius. And why is it so important this time? Because Mercury has come out of its shadow. So that is a particular drive forward. And at the same time, we have Jupiter and Uranus that are stationing, which creates a forward movement, a dynamic movement, let's put it that way, in a very dreamy way, in a very dreamy fashion. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'm using here today the Alice in Wonderland Tarot. Beautiful deck this is. You'll see the cards. And I have the VERA SIBILLA that I'll be using to clarify, and you can go to my website. I have the VERA SIBILLA course at $99 now. It is down from $200 for a holiday sale, but I'll put out a small video after these full moon readings. Let's take a look what's in store for Libra. Libra. What's in store for Libra? These cards are gorgeous. 2 cards. So 6 cards have come out. Let me show you those. We have Temperance. Now look at her neck. Temperance card. Her neck is it's growing. Then we have the Ace of Wands, this lovely Ace of Wands. Page of Swords. The 9 of Wands. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. That's cute. And then we've got 2 cards that flew out. One is the Death card, which is good. This is why another card. I usually pull another card. And the second card that came out of it was the 8 of Wands. Look at that. The 8 of Wands. Many tarot readers call them the shooting wands of love. The shooting wands of love. So let's take a look, Libra, at what is in store for you. First of all, I'm seeing that you've been, waiting for a long time. We want to say that. Yes, we've been waiting for a long, long time. What do I have now that is such a drive forward for you? First, this Ace of Wands, then the 8 of Wands. They're propelling you forward. Now, I have to say that when we have a focus of this nature, this Page of Swords, the Page of Swords does, give you the impression, all right, it gives you the impression, I want to say that it is a hint. There's a hint here that you will be receiving information that you were expecting, that you were waiting for, that you have been waiting for a long time. And this can mean, Libra friends, that you were waiting for the day that your partner finally would tell you the truth about something. This day is coming now. It's this. How can I put it? I'm at a loss for words to talk about it in this way, but I'm going to say that you know that someone's trying to tell you something. You know that they don't have it in them to say it, but you know that they want to tell you something. Try as you may, try as you might, we cannot, for the life of us, we cannot pry it out of them. They have to come out with it. I am not a patient person, all right? I'm not a patient person. I'll admit that. I've come a long way. And I literally smack people around. I just really in Hollywood style. And just feel I'm laughing about it now, but they weren't laughing at the time. Sent somebody right to the floor. I was so angry. And I knew that there was something there that needed to be said. There was something, the air needed to be cleared. But It just wasn't coming out. Okay, now, when this Ace of Swords comes out, it's saying that, look, Libra, you are going to catch wind of. It doesn't necessarily mean that in this 2-week period you will hear that truth. No. Why do I say that? Because there's the Nine of Wands right next to that. The Nine of Wands is still a heavy load. When you have that heavy load and it's just not coming up, it's just not coming out. Now, we have the Death card, and at the very end of the month, at the very end, I'm talking about the 29th, 30th, 31st, that's when those shooting wands are going to be spitting out that truth. Remember what I've said to you. And this is Temperance. This card, the Eight of Wands, is mirroring Temperance. Temperance talks of a wait. Not the beginning, the 16th, but the 31st, the 29th, the 30th, the 31st is when that truth is coming. Emerges, all right? It emerges. Now, I'm going to take these VERA SIBILLA cards over, first of all, this Ace of Swords. This Ace of Swords, which is our second card in really, really beautiful deck this is. And what do I get? I'm getting here leggerezza, the lightness of being. This talks about physical activity. This talks about actual sex. How is that couched in with the other words, with the other cards? We have, I was going to say artista. Oh, my glasses. I have to put this on. Yeah, it is artista. I'm just too blind to see it. Artista. And then which is a thinker, which is a barrister, could be a professional as well. And then we have lies. We have falsità. What did I say? We're waiting for that truth to come out. And here it is. We're actually waiting for that truth to come out. And, when artista comes out, and it's as if we have a judge in front of us, a magistrate who's waiting for the truth to come out. And it's not going to come out. It's not going to come out as soon as you want. It will at the end of the month, as I said. But there's something more about this Ace of, I'm taking from the bottom of the deck. There's something more that the Ace of Wands still has to spill those beans. We have the fidelity card, conversation, and dispiacere here too. They still are telling the same, they're singing the same old song. Yes, I do want to say it, but I can't. All right. So it looks that truth will emerge. That truth will eventually emerge, but you have to have that patience. You can't go smacking around people like I did. Right now, there's this Nine of Wands as well, which is a very heavy duty card. It's the card that tells us, it's before the 10. The 10, when the 10 of Wands comes out, it tells us, that's the end of your strife. That's the end of your that cross that you have to bear. The 9, however, does tell us that it's the heightened moment of your cross-bearing days. Now, I'm looking and hi everyone. I want to take 3 cards over this 9 of Wands to take a look at what that has to say. All right, look. We've got amica. This is the female friend. It talks to harmony, speaks to harmony. Then we have casa, house. And then we have sighing, sospiri. The house can also mean a home. It also can mean a home, but it also talks of, it could mean a place of work. So here we have a situation where it's twofold. We can have let's say it has different levels of meaning, but here I'm looking at it as a work situation where it's not the best situation, and that truth that you're expecting to emerge may be precisely in that work context. I also see it within the context of a home, of a family situation, of a person that you're living with, even if you may not consider them your family, where you have been waiting a long time. The sighing is so speedy there, and the truth then will emerge, it says, as time goes by. But I'm thinking, let's say the 26th of August is a Monday. That 26, 27, and 28, those 3 days, the 25th, 26th, 27th, those 3 days are going to be really difficult for you, Libra, to, you're going to be biting your nails. You're just waiting, you would like to speak for them. You would like to speak for the person who is supposed to give you something or tell you something. Let me take the runes and see what they have to add here to all this. Whoa. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Look, some of you may be on a trip, the Rido, and you may be expecting the truth emerging. You're expecting, but it's not, because you'll be back from your trip too soon, say the 23rd, 22nd, and it won't be out yet, and that will drive you bananas. I've got Keenan's Merkstave here too. The intuition in relation to this notion, to this truth emerging, is not heightened as as it should. So you're seeing, you're taking one thing for another, and your intuition cannot be counted on that much in this period. I also have Awats, which is Merkstave, and it talks to me about you wanting, if you are on vacation, coming back and wanting to move again. There's this very unsettling spirit that you have that makes you want to get up and run. There's a lot of dissatisfaction in relation to what is going on. For many of you in the home, I have Isa here, and you aren't getting exactly, it keeps emerging. You're not getting exactly what you want. Pedro here, just like Keenat's Merkstave, tells me, this is also Merkstave, that you cannot count on your intuition in this period of time, because it's as if you were blinded. The Nameless, Faceless Room, Weird is here also telling me that you want to get it. You want to get what you want. And that's it. There's a lot of dissatisfaction here. But Ingvats is here. Ingvats is here. It talks about the building blocks and it's counseling you, saying, remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. We need to have those building blocks, one over another, in order for us then to finally see the production of what we were expecting, finally see the result. I have here some Lagas or Lagus. This is Brightstave, which tells me, look, ladies and gentlemen, you are in for a smooth ride. You're in for a smooth ride. I'm sorry to say that Tyr is Merkstave, and it tells you Tyr, especially in the beginning of this period, from the 16th, which was passed already, to the 21st, it's going to be difficult for you because you're expecting and it's not coming. They say that the best thing to avoid you from being disappointed is not having high expectations. But my answer is, we are human. We have expectations, right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Manats Libra. Manats is here to tell you, you do, in the end of this 2-week period, the 29th, 30th, 31st, it comes together, it emerges, and you could kiss the sky. You really could kiss the sky. I hope this was of help for you, ladies and gentlemen, Libra friends. Like and share my videos if you appreciate them, and push that subscribe button. Namaste, ladies and gentlemen, Libra friends. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I'll come and say hello. Bye-bye.